Hi guys, we're here today to talk about different ways of practicing katas. There's several different ways that you can do it that are very beneficial, and I'm going to demonstrate about 2 or 3 different ways of doing that. The kata that I'm going to use to demonstrate with is Pinnan Nidan. Most of you guys probably will know this kata. So anyway, the first method that I would use to practice kata is basically doing the movements slow. So from the beginning position, instead of just blasting the move out and going real fast through it, you want to go as slow as you can. So for instance, Pinnan Nidan. Just slow motion movements. Make sure you're in your stances real good. Make sure your arms are in the right positions. When you feel comfortable with that position, move on to the next. And just keep going through the kata. Just slow motion movements. So guys, that's the basic idea. Of course, that wasn't the whole kata. That was about 1/3 or 1/4 of it. The next method of practicing is actually a drill or a technique that I got from the Grand Master of our style, Sensei Hironori Utsuka III. One of his visits, he was showing us how to do this, and I want to show you guys how to do it. So basically, it's similar to what I just did, except you start the movements fast, but you finish slow. So for instance, Pinnan Nidan again, the first motion, you would start quickly and finish slowly. And then the next move, same thing, move through fast, but finish slow. All the way through. So again, that's another method that you can use to practice your katas. The other thing I want to talk to you about to improve your katas and your form is to videotape yourself. It's a great way to go back and look at what you've done and see how did you do. You can slow it down, you can put it real slow advance and see a lot of little things that you might not have noticed otherwise. Another great tool is getting in front of mirrors, watching yourself in the mirror as you perform a move. So you'll take your movement, throw the move, look at your stance, look at your arm positions in the mirror, see how all that looks. Once you're satisfied with it, move on to the next move. Do the move, check yourself out in the mirror, again, see how everything looks. Guys, if you want to be good at your katas, I would recommend practicing 10 times a day. Okay, using these different methods. If you want to be great at your katas, I would recommend practicing 20 to 30 times a day. So if you want to be good, practice a little bit. If you want to be great, practice it quite a bit more. Guys, the last thing I'm going to do here today is I'm going to run the kata the way I would perform it if I was at a tournament or if I was, for instance, on a belt exam. All right, so Pinnan Nidan. So again, guys, that was Pinnan Nidan. That's how I would perform it, the pace I would perform it at, the power and the snap that I think you would need. Biggest thing when you go out to do kata, whether it's at a belt exam or on a tournament, is don't be in a hurry. Go out there, get in your stance, Take a deep breath in. Do your bow calmly and slowly. Open calmly and slowly. Don't hurry into it. When you're ready, begin your kata. Don't rush it. At the very end, on the last move, hold it. Pull back slowly to your ready position. Close slowly. Do your bow to finish. Don't be in a big hurry. So guys, that's Pinnan Nidon. That's different ways of practicing your kata. I hope you guys use these. Remember, practice at least 10 times a day, if not 20 to 30 times a day, if you want to be really good at it. Thank you.